In a quaint village nestled among rolling hills lived a young farmer named Elias. His faith was as deep as the wells he drew from, and his heart was entirely devoted to his wife, Lira, a woman of breathtaking beauty with eyes like emeralds. Elias's motivation was simple: agape love, a selfless devotion inspired by his Creator. He toiled day and night, not just to survive, but to honor Lira with every comfort his humble hands could provide. Yet Lira's heart was blinded by ingratitude and envy. She craved more than his sincere, gentle efforts, dreaming of the empty promises of worldly luxury. Elias's eyes sparkled with hope each time he presented her with a gift, believing his effort was an act of worship. But Lira's face would twist into stain, her words sharp like thorns. "Is this the reward for my beauty? A life of dirt and drudgery? I deserve a king's palace." Her dissatisfaction was a spiritual void, making her blind to the blessing of Elias's unwavering kindness. Elias, heartbroken, didn't give up, choosing to embody the biblical teaching to love without expecting return. One fateful evening, Lira fell gravely ill. Elias spared no effort, praying tirelessly and fetching the best healers, but fate was sealed. As she slipped away, her last breath carried no remorse, only a faint sigh of unfulfilled worldly desires. Elias crumpled in agony, questioning the heavens. "Lord, if my love is pure, why is my sacrifice rejected?" Motivated by grief and a desperate faith, he sold everything, the farm, the animals, to buy a modest boat. He set sail, driven by tales of a sacred prayer temple where divine mercy dwelled. For 3 grueling days, Elias battled tempests and exhaustion. The sea mirrored his inner turmoil, but his good heart, rooted in selfless faith, propelled him forward. He remembered the words of Psalm 138:8. "The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. Your steadfast love, O Lord, endures forever." He surrendered his will to God and pressed on. Arriving at the temple's shores, Elias knelt before the altar. His tears soaked the stone as he pleaded, "If my love and faith mean anything, grant her life once more." Touched by Elias's pure, selfless agape, an angel descended, her wings shimmering. "Your faith is true, farmer. For your enduring kindness she shall live." With a wave of light, Lira's eyes fluttered open. Elias embraced her, whispering, "We've been given a second chance by God's grace." But Lira's revival stirred no change. Her motivations remained selfish. Her heart, untouched by gratitude, was still set on greed. Overjoyed, Elias began the journey home. He docked at a busy port for provisions. In his absence, a wealthy sailor draped in silks and jewels, representing worldly temptation, spotted Lira's beauty. Lira, driven by her enduring greed, seized the opportunity. She accepted the sailor's hand, leaving Elias to discover her betrayal. He collapsed to his knees, not from anger, but sorrow. "Lira, why? After all God has done through me?" Lira turned, her face contorted in scorn, proclaiming her contempt for his humble, faithful life. Moments later, divine justice struck. Lira gasped, her body convulsing. She didn't merely die. Her form twisted and shrank, fur sprouting, whiskers emerging. She was instantly transformed into a scurrying rat, her beady eyes reflecting a final, terrified glint of regret before she darted into the shadows, a slave to the very nature of greed and darkness she had embraced. Elias watched in stunned silence. The angel-esque miracle had revealed the terrifying truth of unforgiven ingratitude. What a person values in their heart is what they ultimately become. Elias returned to his village a changed man. His journey, though marked by immense suffering, had taught him the profound value of his own pure heart. He learned that true love is a choice of sacrifice, and that while we cannot change others, we can protect our own integrity. He rebuilt his life, finding peace and joy in the soil and the stars. For the Bible tells us the greatest riches are stored in heaven, and true beauty lies not in appearance, but in the grateful heart.